Hello there, I'm Boo, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find Chinese, and I really love to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. How about we go for a monk? I have a very complicated relationship with the monk class because I frankly don't like it that much. I don't really vibe with its whole class fantasy and idea. I think in WoW it leans a little bit too much to the silly side, at least for my taste. Yeah, we are a monk. You're seeing that correctly. You're gonna see me be very uncomfortable with this class because I don't like monk. Hello, and welcome back to a new episode on the channel. Yeah, so you remember when I said, be sure to see my monk again? So, turns out I was absolutely bloody wrong. Monk, and especially Windwalker, I can't speak for the other two specs, but Windwalker is so much fun. My lord, I thought I had fun with Survival Hunter. I thought I had fun with Retribution Paladin, but Windwalker Monk? I am beyond speechless, which doesn't happen very often, but I am so in love what they did with this class. Like I've said in multiple videos before, the last time I played Windwalker Monk was in the first season of Shadowlands. So quite a long time ago, and back then I think it was announced by Blizzard at some point that they didn't really have a dev that was working on Windwalker. You probably know this, but usually there is at least one or two dedicated people working on each class, so, you know, and each spec. So, you know, the classes and the specs get the work they deserve, and Monk didn't have that, and you could really tell because man, that class went through some dark times, let's put it that way. But apparently that is over. I don't know if someone new came to the team that is now taking care of this class, but at least for the Windwalker, I am in love. I really have to applaud what they did, what they changed, how they implemented so many cool things. I think it was around the point of me hitting level 30 in Duskwood when I realized that there is a talent that includes the old legendary cloak from Mist of Pandaria, the Xuan cloak animation, where you just claw in front of you and there are like blue claw prints on the screen and it looks amazing. And that was the moment that I was like, okay, I have to learn this class. There is no way around it. And man, it's not even that hard. I thought Windwalker was hard, but it's really not. It's so easy, it's so nice, it's so smooth, it looks amazing. I finally have a reason to farm all these amazing sets, and yeah. But wait, there's more. Because, and this is a first for me, Monk is the only class that I never finished the Order Hall campaign on. And obviously I also never got the mount. And yeah, I'm still missing that finish your Order Hall campaign appearance from all my Monk weapons. I am missing the title. I have played through the campaign so far, or at least the parts that I knew. I took care of a Legion threat on a monastery, and now I'm stuck with do all of these very amazing and very cool follower thingies on your mission table. But whatever. We'll get through that. But so far this is so cool because, as you probably know, as someone who has played WoW for the most part of their life, I know many things and I've done many things in World of Warcraft, so much isn't that super exciting anymore. But this class, I am missing almost everything. And in case you don't know, the Monk Order Hall is also one of my favorites. I don't think I ever really mentioned that, but spoiler alert, you go back to the Wandering Isle. Yeah, this is your Order Hall, the entire island, and I haven't explored it all yet, but I think you can go wherever you want here, so that is super cool. But now to more pressing matters, we're gonna use our Garrison Hearthstone. Yeah, I did a lot of leveling off camera. After I got out of Gilneas, I was just really afflicted by the Worgen and Monk fever. And I just wanted to try out this class that I hadn't really tried out at all. And I just leveled through Dustwood, I leveled through Draenor, and I did a bunch of dungeons. And this is my level 2 Garrison. Okay, don't judge. It looks a little bit mickrig, but whatever. I wanted to do something fun because I thought for Sons, our little Worgen monk, it would be cool if all of our followers in our Garrison would be Worgen. And this is also why I have gotten this building, the Lunarfall Inn. I've talked about the Lunarfall Inn a lot of times because this is my favorite one, because here you can recruit a follower every week. And they're all different and they all have cool names and they're all really neat. And wow, would you look at that? We just randomized and got 2 Worgen. As you can see here, I picked up Fiona, which is a short quest in the Shadowmoon Valley. I think only for the Alliance though, but maybe that's also for everyone. I don't even know. I hope it's for everyone because Fiona usually doesn't see fractions. And Neville, Darkstride, I picked up yesterday when I thankfully 1 hour before I wanted to go to bed realized that I hadn't built my inn yet. And now we can choose another, and since last time I choose a male Worgen, I think it's time for a girly pop again. The insane thing is that once again I also have a Death Knight, and as you know I love Death Knight, so usually I would always go for the Death Knight, but no, we're gonna go for the Worgen. And we're gonna fill this Garrison up with Worgen. Just you wait. So, then also, because I know you guys are always interested in that, you might notice this beautiful effect that I leave flower petals in my wake, or rather cherry blossoms. Bad news, by the way, if you don't know what this is and if you don't have this toy, welcome to FOMO World of Warcraft. This is from the Pandaria remix, you can't get this anymore. But if you did the Pandaria remix, then good news, you probably have this. I bound it to my Flying Serpent Cake because I was thinking like, okay, where do I want to bind it? I mean, it's only up for 10 minutes, but it also has a cooldown of 10 minutes. So yeah, I chose the Flying Serpent Cake. That is still a spell that you use pretty much all the time, but at least that has a little bit longer cooldown than roll. Because the thing is, with all these macros, if you do that, whenever you use it and the item is not ready yet, then yeah, that text will show up, and some people might find that annoying, which I absolutely understand. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. And now, let's do a quick jump into the future and check out the amazing Siren Isles patch real quick. Okay. What is this? Yeah, I got these achievements ages ago. Stop spamming me! Perfection. Oh my god, it was so cute. And now back to the main video. And now, last but not least on our welcome back to the weekly reset list, I also have a little vault with this character. I wasn't able to do any M+ because I only leveled this monk up on Monday, and as you know, we have our reset on Wednesday in Europe, and no one wanted to do keys with me, and I wasn't able to secure any +2s in the LFG. Yeah, you can absolutely forget that. Especially if your main score doesn't show up on your character, then no one will invite you, especially not if you're not one of the meta classes, let's be honest here. But we won't let that stop us, and we're gonna roll over here. And wait, let me, yeah, Windwalker looks good. Obviously, we're also gonna get a weapon because I had one be crafted for me. Now, some of you gonna be like, but Boo, you don't play two-hand weapons on a Windwalker, you play dual wield. Yeah, you do. But I wanna wear my Brewmaster Staff, okay? Because the Brewmaster Staff is the coolest weapon in World of Warcraft that you can walk as a player. Let's be honest here, okay? So I don't care if this is 2k DPS minus. I don't even give a shit about it, okay? I just wanna look cool. I will do a lot for looking cool. As you've probably witnessed again and again on my channel. So we're gonna generate some loot for Windwalker, and boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay, that is a weapon, right? Yeah, that is a fist weapon, but we're gonna ignore that. Feet. I have champion feet. Oh, pants! Pants is really good. Oh, yeah. I think we're gonna choose these pants. I also did some LFR wings, even though I think this is my biz neck. I don't think you want this on LFR. I mean, true, stats are funny on necks and rings because, as you know, they don't have main stats, so, you know, a worse neck is sometimes not that bad because, you know, it still brings a lot of second stat with it. So I might actually sim this because this is a really, really good neck, even though it's just LFR. And rangefinder, shoulders, and yeah, this beautiful egg. I think this egg is not even that good on a Windwalker, even though it's good on every class basically. But whatever. Yeah, and obviously one heroic item from the time walking dungeon that I did. Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna do the only normal thing and sim this real quick. And then we're gonna see each other in just a second. Man, World of Warcraft is so bonkers. I was absolutely right. That neck is so much better than all of the other items I have in that vault. Yeah, even a lot better than those stupid pants that are like 20 item levels better than the one I'm wearing right now. It's just like, how do you expect anyone to get stuff like that? Without external sources. And I know stuff like this is not important for everyone, and I know sometimes it's just a little bit of numbers, but I tend to, like, if it's not for style, I like to wear the best stuff that I can get on my characters, and it's crazy every time I think about it, man. And this, give me that, and this. Yes, I'm sure maybe I should just press this. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Yes, I am sure. Thankfully, that didn't take way too long. And now the funniest of all the fun facts. If you want to turn an item from Season 4 of Dragonflight into your, Season 4 of Dragonflight set, it costs you one of your catalyst charges. And yes, this is the current catalyst. I already used up one of my charges last week when I didn't pay attention. For some reason, I was able to turn my helmet with no charge, and then I turned, I think, my shoulders or something without thinking, and then I lost a charge. Yeah, that was really cool. I think it was my chest, not my shoulders, because I still have my shoulders here. So, thank you, Blizzard. Very, very cool. I definitely want to use up my current charges for some Transmog that I only want because I'm wearing this beautiful set from Sepulchre of the first ones, yeah? And do you know how good these hands would look with that? Look at this. These are these cool hands from the Vault of the Incarnates with that really nice glowy effect. Man, like, let's be honest here. I'm gonna create these hands because I really want that glowy effect, but this is just so stupid. And I would really like to have these as well because they look amazing on a Vorgan. But yeah, Blizzard. Alright, I just gotta throw that out there. I know that most autohaul campaigns from Legion had a lot of going back and forth, go to that NPC, go to that NPC, and also do a lot of missions on your mission table. And I know that they already reduced the time these missions take, but man, this is the 4th time during the Monk campaign that I have to do a mission. And this time, it was like a 30-minute one. And it's this impending danger. And I thought that this was already the end of the campaign. Because, you know, you have a quest that is like always a, how do you call that, scenario at the end of each of these class campaigns. And I thought that was already the case, because in the quest text it says, our scouts have sighted a Fel command ship looming on the horizon, Grandmaster. It appears to be headed on collision course with the Wandering Isle. We should prepare our troops for the worst case, an all-out attack. In the meantime, let us send our champions ahead to try and divert the Legion ship's attention. That sounded a lot like you know, it was the big bad showdown, but no, it was just another mission. Yeah, apparently they took care of the ship, and now the Legion is attacking the Wandering Isle. I mean, yay, at last. I don't know why I had to do another Another auto campaign mission table thing. But whatever. I think now this is the last class campaign that I had to do. And when I'm done with this one, I've done them all, which is kind of crazy that it took me so long to do them all. Especially when you think about the fact that I played almost the entire time throughout Legion's live, but whatever. Let's see, do we get our hidden appearance today? We do! Okay, cool. Very nice. Yeah, this is how you get the hidden appearance for the Brewmaster Monk weapon, by the way. You need to build this little bubbling keg. You have to build that over here. With the class hall upgrades is, wait, this one, the brew house. You have to build that. And then you get some really cool buffs every day. One of them is also that your roll doesn't have a cooldown, which is so cool. Only on the Broken Eyes, of course. But also, you have a chance to get Legend of the Monkey King, a very potent and special brew said to have been concocted by the Monkey King himself. The keg is exquisite and might serve other purposes beyond housing brew. Yeah, for example, bashing my enemies' heads in. And now, yeah. I think for these ones, you actually still have to spec into the other spec. And then you have to put on the appearance, or rather the weapon, and then you can use this, and then oh hell yeah! Screenshot time. Very nice. Yeah, I already had this. This was the only hidden appearance that I had on the Monk. And we're gonna quickly change back. Because I also got the hidden appearance for the Mistweaver Monk. This drops from the Dragons of Nightmare on all difficulties except LFR in the Emerald Nightmare, which was the easiest to get. And now I'm only missing the one for the Windwalker, funnily enough. But that one drops from the Wither training, and knowing my luck with the Wither training, it's very annoying. It is a fun feature. I really like the Wither training when it was current content. It just takes forever. And sometimes you just get very unlucky. And with my Prot Paladin, I had to run that, I think, 30 times before it dropped. Anyway, okay, we have our Stolen Brew thingy that will give us the Grandmaster title. Right now we're Sons the Tormented. And yeah, so I changed our outfit a little bit. We are now rocking the mythic appearance of both the Antaurus Monk set and the Sepulchre of the First Ones Monk set, which I said in my very first video, I think, or in my second one of this character, is one of my absolute favorite Monk sets. I think Sepulchre of the First Ones was a lot hit and miss with many classes, but I think especially the Shaman set and the Monk set are amazing. I really love them. I think the Monk set is by far my favorite. I mean, ignore the helmet. The helmet is weird. I don't know what they were on about the helmet, but I think this Monk set is just mwah. Alrighty. Well then, I guess we're gonna go and get some Storm Brew. Let's also minimize this because it looks stupid. Let's also levitate on our gear glider over there. I think they're gonna dismount me in here. Yeah, of course they did. And let's grab a kite from Tuk Tuk. I've been on a lot of missions with Tuk Tuk. I gotta say, I kind of thought that the Monk Autohaul campaign, it wasn't as bad as I thought. It was kind of nice. I just wish it had more actual campaigning and less missions, because it had a lot of table missions, like really a lot. And I don't really get why. Oh yeah, and there's the Monkey King. Look at him, he's so cool. Hi Chen. We are close to completing the final brewing, but we are surrounded by enemies. Help me. Okay, start brewing. I will help you. There are a lot of imps coming my way. Do I have to help him, or can I just hit the enemies on the head? I hope the latter. I'm not a big brewer. Oh yeah, and I also, I already did some M+ with this character, even though we don't have the highest item level. I think my first M+ I ran with 604 something. And I asked a friend if we could like level up my key, which is a +2 Siege of Borealis. Let's drink this. And let's fight this stupid lady Calatress. Oh yeah. I remember you. Boom! That was it? That was... Wait, that was the entire campaign? No, right? No, it can't be. Okay, wait. Let me first finish my train of thought before I get completely blown away by the fact that this was my entire campaign, apparently. Yeah, and I asked a friend, hey, can we do some keys? And he was like, yeah, sure, we can play up your key. And then we didn't do that. He just immediately threw me into +7 dungeons. And I don't know why it's always these two that I never run. But I hate these dungeons. I think the Stone Vault has, just like Awaken the Machine, an amazing kind of music. Man, I love the music in that dungeon. I just think the dungeon is really, like, at least to me, because I've been pugging a lot in this expansion, or let's rather say I've been pugging non-stop. I always go either alone or with like one other friend. And City of Threats, you know, how did they manage to make an even worse RP-based M+ dungeon than they already did in Legion with Court of Stars? Yeah, Court of Stars, right? And I don't know. Anyway, but we're still rocking our powerful 593 adventure pants. Those are some good pants. Anyway, okay, so it seems like our campaign is done for, because all I see are corpses of the Legion. Yeah, and everyone is gathered here. So that was it. Okay, that is insane. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know about you, Grandmaster, but I think we should take a well-earned rest after all of this. I mean, you're not wrong. That is absolutely insane. I cannot believe that this was the entire campaign. I'm sorry. I know this is still really cool. You know, I just love these moments in Legion when you come together as like a class order. They just made it really nice. Like I think they did a good job back in Legion with this. I think it was also less about, no, Heart and Alliance have to fight together. It was more like we just unite as classes, and I think that worked really well. And White Chan finishes his very dramatic speech. Honestly, why was it so short? And why is that Night Elf Monk allowed to have her weapons on her sides? Why can't I do that? I would love to do that. Maybe then I would also use dual wield Windwalker, but hey, here we are. Ooh, and now we get Agira as a follower. Oh yeah. Oh, I love these ladies. They look so cool. Oh wait, she's being censored by my interface. I love the female Vercurl. Oh man, when they become a playable race at some point, I'm gonna give Blizzard so much money. And let's zoom back to, wait, can we teleport there? Yeah, we can. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, right. When you use the teleport, the Zen Pilgrimage again, then you just get teleported back where you started out from. That always worked like that, and I don't know why I just forgot about that. Yeah, maybe I should have just ridden there. Well, whatever. Let's quickly jump around the fountain for 20 seconds and then port back. Alrighty. This time we have arrived. A hero's weapon! Oh yeah, now we get our heroic weapons. That is so cool. I can't wait to see them. Actually, I know so little about Monk that I don't really know what the heroic versions of the artifact weapons of the Monk look like. Okay. I love how it morphed into these. I mean, those are not the weapons I'm wearing right now, but whatever. Forged for battle, okie doke. May the new powers of a weapon aid you in the times ahead. Alrighty, I think we need to do a little relock and then we can also mock them. Even though I'm very happy with my current weapon choice, I think this staff fits so well with this set. But after a very, 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 very long black screen, look at my beautiful warband. Yeah, I took a little leap of faith with the outfit of my hunter. I know that this is not the most beautiful green in existence. Don't worry, I know that. I don't like that green that much either, but this is the only set that I found that fits with this Drakthir armor that you can choose. So yeah, this is what we're rocking right now. All right, but let's go to our monk, to my current hyperfixation, and let's see, what do we have now? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Damn, that's nice. Okay, and these are the healer staff thingies, I suppose. That's also real cool. Oh, and that fits so well with one of the sets from Legion, no? Yeah, they made sure that these weapons fit with almost every set that you had up to that point, not only with the Legion sets, but also with all the other class sets. Like, you probably noticed that with all other classes as well, that some even fit really well with like your tier 1 from back in vanilla, or with some BC tier sets and Wrath sets and stuff like that. It's really cool. Like they did their homework in Legion when it came to making sure that these weapon appearances fit with so many of the sets that were already in the game. That's something that I will never get tired of praising them for, by the way. Okay, let's quickly check out our weapons here. These are the ones, right? Yeah. Ooh, I mean, this fits really well. Huh. I mean, maybe if at some point we don't want to wear the staff all the time, we can definitely mock this over it. That is something that I really wish they would just add overall, that, for example, if I would just want to wear a staff, I could just mock that on top of like two one-handers as a monk. Or if I would like to wear a pole arm, because obviously they made that possible for the artifact weapons, but they didn't make that possible for all weapons, which I think is stupid, because that is also one of the reasons why I like to play a subtlety rogue, because I really like to transmog daggers, because I almost never transmog daggers. But sometimes I would rather play a combat rogue, but combat rogues usually play with 2 heavy weapons, or at least 1 and 1 dagger. Well, that was absolutely worth it, and now we're also a Grandmaster. Would you look at that? Honestly, this is such a cool class. Brother, sometimes it's so sad just how little care Blizzard takes of their game. Like, I'm doing the quest right now for the class mount, because obviously Banlu is one of the mounts that are missing for me. And this is, you won't believe it, usually the destroyed Peak of Serenity, because, spoiler alert, the monks lose their original autohaul, which was the Peak of Serenity. Has been for years, actually. And you might now think, wow, these guys are taking this whole destruction and corruption kinda easy, huh? Yeah, they are. I mean, up there on my minimap, I can see that there is Sidormi and also Master Hyde. Spoiler alert, Master Hyde actually dies in this. This is a key part of why we're even here for the class mount. And probably when I speak to her, either these people or the destruction will disappear. My best guess is on the destruction, since I am here right now to do my questline in the Legion timeline. So yeah, I don't even know what to say to this. Like, is it really that hard to make sure that at least when you come here for the questline, because let's be honest, whoever comes here, except weirdos like me, if you're not on a quest here, right? And I mean, I know Blizzard is super lazy when it comes to the Peak of Serenity, because for any of you guys who did the remix of Pandaria, they also just left this Legion Destructed missed Peak of Serenity in the game for the remix, which obviously made no sense at all, because in the remix you were supposed to, lore-wise, to be in a obviously pre-Mist of Pandaria, but yeah, they don't give a shit. There was also Argus in the sky, obviously, in the remix, because, you know, oh yeah, they don't give a shit. So next time, some of you are very harsh with me for being so critical of Blizzard always. These are some of the reasons why, because this is so bad. And yes, by the way, you're absolutely correct. I have once again changed my transmog, because there is just no limit to the style of a monk. And yes, that belt is probably the closest we will ever have to a tail. And yes, now that you mention it, they again bugged out this stupid belt. This has happened 4 times so far. Every single time they add another recolor of the set, which they have done a few times now, they bug out that stupid furry tail. I mean, this bug is better than the last. This time it's just stuck inside my leg. And the last time it was stuck in my crotch. So that was fun. And they left that bug in for, I think, 4 months. Even when that set, of which I'm wearing the belt right now, I think, came to the trading post. They didn't fix that for months and months and months. Yeah. Aren't you all glad that we pay for this? Wow, look at this, you know? so bad. There are literally like scorched skeletons right here of Pandaren, you know, leading from these shrines. But don't worry, there are also people in here because they're just chilling, you know, whatever. And also, I don't even know, shouldn't we have like a less heroic and happy music than the usual Peak of Serenity Mr. Pandaria music? Alright, I promise I will stop now. I just wanted to point this out because this is stupid and it shouldn't be like that. Well, but with all of that being done, I'm gonna end today's episode right here now. As you can already see, with my pointy ears, the new patch is out. But being the amazing content creator that I am, I was not prepared for it. I completely forgot that this patch even launched. I just ran to the barbershop. And that was it. So in the next episode, we're gonna go there probably, and we're gonna check it out. And I'm gonna get my claws on that bis ring that I would just need because otherwise my friends won't invite me to M+ anymore. And yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this little walk through the monk class because I decided I had to do a little video on them alone because I just fell so in love with them. And also, let's just stand around like this because my little dragon is starting to annoy me. Anyway, yeah, we're also in another outfit. Okay, this will never stop. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like or a comment. It helps and I appreciate it so much. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing that as well. I'd say we see each other on the Siren Isles, so swimming or boating there, I have no idea. I haven't really looked that up at all. I hope it's gonna be more than just the Forbidden Reach reheated. Here's to hope. And until then, I wish you all the fun on the Isles and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.